Hey guys, I'm here with Callum. Callum, it was close to Christmas time, wasn't it, that you first attempted to break the world record for the most gymnastic muscle-ups in 24 hours. The world record was 1,025, and you didn't quite manage it last time, did you?
Nah. Young Callum was naive and he was defeated by the muscle.
But you've been training for the past 6 months, and you're going to have another crack at it.
Yeah.
So Callum last time kindly raised money for us, and he raised about £1,200, which was absolutely phenomenal. And we're so very grateful for you doing that. It's so kind. And should we probably splice in a couple of videos now of you training, because you've been doing? Can you tell us what you've been doing differently training for this?
Yeah. So initially, Ollie and I went for it, and it was winter. We driving back from Gatwick Airport or Heathrow, one or the other. Just got back from Costa Rica, and he picked me up, and we said, right. I said, "Oh, what?" He was asking me about training. I said, "Oh, I want to do this muscle up thing." And we went for 2,300, which was a bit over double the record. So very ambitious. Yeah. But so Ollie's now gone to Greece, so he's living it up, windsurfing. He's a windsurf instructor there, so he's having a good time there. And I thought, I'm studying still, and I'm quite happy in the UK at the moment. So I thought, well, it's a good time to, organise my training and keep on this challenge. I think I felt quite dissatisfied not achieving it. And I also really enjoyed the process of training. I really enjoyed what I learned from just doing the same movement over and over again. My body felt sore afterwards, but I felt like I learned a lot. So I felt like it would be daft not to try and do it again. So basically been training. Maybe I had like sort of 4 months off from doing it. So maybe the last sort of 5 months or so, been getting more and more specific around doing this challenge again. So really, I'll do 3 specific sessions a week, and then every sort of 6 weeks or so, I've done like a test. So the most recent test I did 6 hours 50. It took me 6 hours 50 to do 700 reps. So that was pretty happy with that one. Felt all right afterwards as well. Wasn't too sore. Hands were all right. Wore some gardening gloves, and that was seemed to do the job. So that's been it really. Some good
gardening
sessions.
Gloves. Because last time your hands were mutilated, weren't they?
Yeah, they weren't too great. Yeah, certainly like the sort of wiping the the downstairs business and washing the pots and all these mundane human things became quite difficult. So I don't really want that to happen again. But you never know. I mean, you got your deal. You get what you get, don't you? So we'll see.
Well, there was no skin on your hands practically, was there? It was absolutely disgusting. What was the hardest part about it last time?
Not getting it. I don't know. I don't remember like the hard bits really. Like the hands, yeah. What happened? Why I couldn't do it anymore was because I couldn't pull high enough. Right. So I got to the point where I wasn't able to pull high enough. My pacing was really off. We got a bit distracted with things, and I think my arousal was probably a little bit high at times as well. So I think because the pacing was going for 2,300, and then we had a bit of a break because there was like I was getting a bit of an injury, or it seemed that way, and so we sort of like we're going to stay on the same rhythm, and then we had a bit of a break, and we got back into it, and we tried to like really send it, and that just really burnt. I had like 2 or 3 hours of just sending it, and that really burnt me out. Probably wasn't a very wise idea. So the pacing's definitely been one of the biggest things to try and develop for this next attempt. Keeping it consistent, not getting too carried away, keeping calm, listening to some, Nick Mulvey and all that good stuff, keeping me calm and composed.
It's an unbelievably demanding move, isn't it? I mean, for most people, they can't do one. Most people would know, like, even if they train for it, they can't do it. Like me, I couldn't even do one. So to do, what's the record last time was 1,025, and someone's beaten that now, haven't they?
Yeah, some lad got 1,036, I think it was. I think he broke it by 12, which is pretty funny. But so that's nice. It's nice that other people are giving it a crack as well, because it is like it's a bit of a kind of a gnarly challenge. So it is cool that people are doing it. Yeah,
definitely. Are you looking forward to it? So it's you're doing it on Monday, aren't you? The 9th, which is this Monday coming.
Yeah, spot on. Hoping to start at 7:30, and then obviously finish at 7:30. Really looking forward to it, actually. it's like, you know, all the training, all the stuff. It's like, I mean, obviously I'm nervous, but the nerves are good. You know, excited, right? It's similar. So, yeah, really looking forward to it. You kind of just want to get it done, don't you? Like I've got the last little bit of my taper for my program. You know, carb load the day before. Don't want to carb load too much because I might be a little bit heavy, and being heavy doesn't really help you for muscle ups. But yeah, so I'm still got more to do. Right, I've got to finish it off. I've got a bit more chill time beforehand, but certainly, yeah, very very ready to crack on and get on them rings and just you know, give them a good stroke and start getting them reps out.
So you're looking forward to it, and you've done some superhuman things in the past as well, haven't you? You did the weighted marathon. You did 20. Did you have 20 kilos on your back?
22, yeah.
22 kilos on your back. That left a war wound as well, didn't it? You had no skin on your back from that one. A little pretty rough. And
that's the Tiger Balm that did that. I had a bit of graze on my back, and I put Tiger Balm on it, thinking that it was just like sore from holding the bag, but it was obviously a bit scarred and stuff. You know, a bit scabbed over. So yeah, that was a Tiger Balm's fault, I reckon.
Yeah, and then the year for your 21st birthday, you did. That was the year before. You did the Murph challenge, which you have to remind us how many reps that is, because I can't remember. Yeah,
so 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, 1 mile run, and that was for many times I could in 21 hours. And I got, I think, just over 10 rounds or something, which I was a bit disappointed there with as well. To be fair, we kept getting moved by the police because we were in places that we shouldn't have been. That was in Thailand, so it was pretty funny actually. Though. It was a good day out.
But that in a day, that was what, 10 miles, or was that 20 miles of running?
20 miles, yeah, and then what would have been like
1,000
pull-ups, yeah, 2,000 push-ups and 3,000 squats. Yeah,
it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's not normal, Callum.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you know, you've beat what you did last time in just as a practice, in a third of the hours, more or less. So, Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, I'm feeling confident. To be fair, like, yeah, I mean, obviously, there's many things that can go wrong, and when you can't pull high enough, you can't pull high enough, you know. But I think the main thing is to stay chill. Again, keep that pace in. I've got like a nutrition strategy this time as well. It's not the middle of winter, so it'll be easy to stay warm. We got quite cold last time, so yeah, nice of the gym owner as well to let me do it there. Nice place, nice rings. So. Yeah, and obviously like a little bit of support as well. I've not really mentioned it to that many people actually, so maybe there won't be too many people. But it's just nice to have, you know, a few people down that are close, and yeah, looking forward to it.
How can people tune in again this time?
Yeah, so the plan will be, I think my friend will be sorting that, but there's like a Twitch live stream thing. So we'll have to get it from two angles basically, because Guinness World Records want 2 angles. So there should be that Twitch 24-hour thing that. I'll probably try and give to you this weekend, and then I'll sort of maybe share it about as well this weekend. So yeah, if you really want to just watch repetitions of the same movement over and over again for 24 hours, then yeah, come and join and watch. I wouldn't do it, but you know, if you want to do it, crack on.
I did last time. I kept checking in to see how he was doing, and I guess you want to just keep checking in and seeing the number, because you put the number tally there so you can see how many that you've done, and it's, you know, cool to check in and just throughout the day and see how you're doing. And I wish I could be there, but I'm on the other side of the world, so it's a bit challenging. But yeah, if you've got anything else you'd like to add, and then we'll play the trailer, because just tell a little bit about the documentary as well.
Yeah, so Will, my really good friend, he works for a production company called Orillo, and he wanted to do a documentary on this challenge. So he recorded the first one with Ollie in there as well, and he's going to record this one. And he's involved a lot about, you know, the work that you do, and some of the other brands that are sort of helping us out with it, and just the story of the challenge and the story of the impact that you're having on you know, the people who you're involved with. So yeah, it's a pretty cool documentary. He's just done like a short trailer for it now, and then I imagine if I break the record this time, or if I don't, maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. Who knows? But then I imagine he'll record that, and then he'll put it into sort of maybe a slightly longer documentary. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and again, hopefully, like the whole nice thing about this is we can, you know, raise money again. Just like last time, like how much we raised was pretty mega. really didn't expect that. So really appreciative of the people who supported there. You know, whether they gave money or just came on and had a watch, or even just liked or commented on a post or something. It's like really nice. You kind of sort of forget, and then you look and you're like, oh, like so many people are supporting and interested in these sort of things that you're doing, and it's like, yeah, really, really appreciate any of you who got involved to any level, or any of you if it had a bit of inspiration or whatever from it or whatever. Then it's thank you for that.
It was really nice, and it was a really, really substantial amount of money, and it really helped. And what we're working towards at the moment is building an online platform and getting that finished, because we don't have a lot of money, and making things happen is really difficult, and it was going to be directly contributing towards getting our online platform over the line. I've not really said too much about this publicly, but we want to build a platform that's going to be just a hub of healing where you can just land there, no matter what mood you're in or where you're at. There's something that will be helped to help you, whether it's just entertainment. There's going to be like Callum's going to be on there, and extreme sports athletes and artists, musicians, as well as people sharing their stories through experience, courses, different people's podcasts, different services. So just a place where you can land and find something good or just entertaining or just comfort or whatever you need, basically. So, that's what we're working towards at the moment. And I'll put a link for the fundraiser up on our page as well. And I think you've got one up on your Instagram account, haven't you?
Yeah. Just put that on.
What's your Instagram account?
I think it's Callum K46. Yeah, 46 Valentina Rossi. Good number.
Isn't there something about sweet potatoes, or has that changed?
I changed that, yeah. Although, I don't really know why I changed it, because, I mean, it's not, why take yourself too seriously? But, it used to be Callum Sweet Potato, because I do like sweet potatoes. Along with the sweet potato, but yeah.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah,
or kumara.
Versatile. You can have them... Yeah, kumara, that's it, yeah. Kumara. But you can have them sweet, you can have them savoury, you can have, you can have them in many ways. They can be any dish, basically. Any dish, you can have a sweet potato in it. So it's just one of them, isn't it? It's good stuff.
I don't have them that much. I should probably have them more, really. Yeah.
I think they're a game changer.
Anyway. Yeah, that's a deep one to think about. I'll have to think about that one later. All right, Callum, thank you so much for coming on, mate. And so here's the trailer. Please donate. Please support Callum on the day. Thank you so much, Callum.
Thank you, guys. Calisthenics, the Greek term for it is kalisthenos, beautiful strength. To me, what it is any form of bodyweight movement, performed with a sense of mastery and grace.
The skill aspect of it appeals to me a lot more than just lifting weights. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, brother. Good session. I've known Ollie since I was about 4 or 5 years old. We used to go on a lot of family holidays together.
Probably one of the nicest guys I know, most genuine people.
Kind of like brothers, I'd say. I remember having a conversation with friends about the Spartans. When they're going to adulthood, they'll do these crazy challenges, and it just sort of inspired me. When I turned 21, I decided to do Murph for 21 hours. 22, decided to do the weighted marathon with 23 kilograms. I was thinking to myself, 23, what could I do? 2,300 ring muscle-ups in under 24 hours. The current world record is 1,025.
I've not done anything that challenging before. He obviously was mentioning it to me. I really didn't think about it much, to be honest. It was just like, right, let's go for it.
We both sort of made a pact, and now we're here.
So muscle up is starting hanging from the rings. You pull yourself up.
From the chest, you then transition the torso through the rings, and then you can begin to push into the top of the dip. 2,297 to go. There's a few different components to it, a load of strength and stability.
We've done a lot of muscle ups, we've done a lot of pull-ups, we've done a lot of dips. Intense.
Doing it for 24 hours is going to be tough.
It's bigger than just saying, oh, we've done 2,300 muscle ups. The charity we're fundraising for, it's called Break the Chain.
With lockdown, things have been incredibly tough for people. People have been finding it really frustrating and isolating. Every single muscle up you do
will be helping someone.
He really deeply cares about people and their mental health. I think he genuinely can save lives.
It's going to help us push a bit harder, I think.
We both know that it's going to be very tough, long and daunting. It is the same thing over and over again.
No matter how strong you are, your skin on your hand's always going to get torn to pieces.
Hard on the skin, hard on the joints, hard on the mind.
Taking an absolute beating, so I just need to really relax.
Having a bit of a lull, a lot harder than we expected.
We just try to retape his hands and then we'll go again.
It's a massive challenge. Nothing like this has ever been done before. That real test of getting to know yourself through adversity and pushing yourself beyond breaking point.
I'm just going to try and test myself and see if it's doable.
The fear aspect's definitely there. If you're coming in something you're like very confident you could do it, I don't think you'd have that quite same motivation. My body's wrecked.
This is stupid what we're doing.
Things I do was 2,300.